Well, hey everybody, it's your boy Crunchy Frog here, and welcome back to this little hardcore world of mine. And it's awful nice with all the turmoil in the world. Have a nice little place you can go where there's no missiles flying, nobody dying, and especially not me because it's hardcore world. The sun is setting, and I gotta make a little confession. You see that right there? That's a temporary little dirt bridge I got built over. I was farming a lot of trees over there. And over there's the sugarcane beach. And I've been doing some remodeling around here. I've been playing a little bit off camera just to get kind of, the boring stuff out of the way. And I almost paid for it. I had a couple visits from pillager raiding parties. It sure would have been nice if I was filming for those. Maybe they'll come along and entertain everybody. But here I am above my tower. We'll get a better look at it later. But I've been farming wood because of all the wood I'm going to need. I'm going to be building a mob farm before too long. And here's a little second story. There's a door we could go out, or we could go down into the house. As you can see, I now have this little area turned into an actual place now. We'll take a quick little tour so you can see what I've been up to. I've been opening it up. You can see I put my little sleeping bag over here. And these are like little infinite water sources. I don't know. It's kind of decorative. Here we have the little back porch opening up and looking at this area. This little place right here kept having pillager raiding parties spawning in it. I don't know why. And of course, there's this. Over to the mine shaft. You'll see more of that later. That's where I plan on placing the ladder that goes up to my mob farm. Here we have a skylight in here, partially obscured by a cherry blossom tree, which is going to get cut down. You hear those chickens? I got a little chicken factory up there starting to produce some eggs for me. Remember the cows? This is the second harvest of cows. I won't do that on camera because it could be quite upsetting. Anyway, we got the cherry blossom forest, we have the acacia wood forest, and we have birch wood forests over there. You see, I gotta farm up a bunch of wood. Mob farms take a lot of wood. Here's my potatoes and carrots. These have finally made it to where I can expand this farm the whole way to the end. And my pumpkin melon farm. So I had to spend a little bit of time out here, to get these farms filled up and working. But it's a pretty decent sized pumpkin melon farm. Over here's where the chickens are. And their eggs go down, down, down. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I need feathers for arrows. Because the Fletcher over in the village over there, he's not making with the arrows, He has a stick trade, but then he'll sell you a bow, but he won't sell you any arrows. It's sort of annoying, so I have to make my own arrows for right now, so I decided to do that. You see what I've been doing with this place? I scooped all the dirt off of it, sort of gave it kind of a little facade, sort of making it look like a little place, A place that's lived in. Now, as you can see, this tall structure over here, what are we going to do with that? Well, that's going to be the beginning of our mob farm. That's what I wanted to get started on. I've been gathering a bunch of materials. Been mining up blocks like nobody's business. I think we'll go ahead and use some of these kind of blocks to start off with anyway. And then we'll blend them into these kind of blocks. Okay, I think that'll be enough ladders for now. And you see here's my mine shaft that goes down. And this is going to be my ladders that go up into the mob farm. And I'm just going to have to build this mob farm a little bit taller than usual because when you're not building over an ocean, that's just what you got to do. You have to build a taller ladder that goes up to your mob farm. So you got this cool little view right here. Okay. I think what we're going to do is get rid of this dirt. What a view, right? This is all very cool. Yeah, I'm going to have to build this sucker just a little bit taller. Over the ocean, what I like to do is I like to go up about 128 blocks or 2 stacks of ladders. But I'm going to go up a little bit further on this one. And I'll bet you I could make it into the water over there. I know, everybody's like, nah, you tried that one time before and you died. And I certainly don't want to die in this world because I really like this little mountain house of mine. But man, that looks so doable, doesn't it? And it's also extremely fun. But maybe I'll wait until this has a little bit of a lip over it. So I'm thinking that this is probably a pretty good height. We're up pretty far. Once I have this all built out, and in order to build this platform, I'm going to make it out of glass. So I have to go down and do a bunch of glass smelting. I don't have that ready yet. I got the wood for the trapdoors, I got the blocks for the main structure, but I just need to smelt a bunch of glass. Man, that looks so tempting. And by the way, wouldn't that be fun, just to fall down there? I know, it would be extremely fun, but I'm going to have to restrain myself. I've lost a hardcore world before doing something silly like jumping off a silo. So, I'm not going to do that again. Boy, that beach, doesn't that look like the outline of some kind of country? Or some kind of, it reminds me of something. Anyway, down into the mountain we go. It's pretty cool having a mob farm that isn't all out in the middle of the ocean. See, normally I just build it way out there. But then I thought, you know what? I got this really tall mountain structure right next to me. I might as well use it for something, right? See how this looks. Well, I guess we have to go further out. Guess we can get in the boat. I've kind of been hoping that some pillagers will come by because I just got finished making arrows. Went to the village to my Fletcher and I got a bow or two, and I'm all ready for those guys. I was out killing chickens and farming chickens. Now see, that looks kind of cool because I'll probably do something with this structure right here to sort of taper it off into this point more. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Have our mob farm right up there. Should be good. But yeah, I turned that into a turret. I told you I was going to be doing this stuff. This is what I've been up to. Show you some of my loot in here. While I was down there digging up deep slate blocks for my mob farm, I got 57 diamonds. And that's without fortune. So pretty soon I'm going to be making an enchanting setup in here. And I want to have a mob farm, so I've got plenty of levels. Because I was thinking of making my enchanting setup up in the mob farm. Wouldn't that be convenient? Instead of getting levels and going back and forth for my mob farm. And here's my stupid little sugarcane farm. Not much of a sugarcane farm, it just... But it's giving me plenty of sugarcane. I'll have plenty of paper when the time comes. But I am going to have to get some more leather. And I don't know if you guys want to see it. It is one of the ugliest parts of Minecraft. Oh well, I have to go through it. Might as well make you go through it too, huh? That's what you get for tuning in and watching my videos. I really love it that I've got some turtles that call my beach their home. And this little idiot over here, this is the guy that I rescued. I dug him out of the cave and he just comes up here and hangs out. He's like, "What happened to my cave? I liked it in there suffocating in the cave." Good old turtles. Sometimes I like to feed them grass and breed them just so I can see what a baby turtle. Because the baby turtles are so little and cute. Whoops. You know what? I'm going to run out of space in my inventory. Goodness. Yeah, you can tell I've been farming wood up here because look at all those trees. Because whenever I farm, I replant. And now we got a major birch forest going on. Hey there, turtle. Let's see, do I have... Yes, I do. I have shears. I don't know why those turtles can't just eat regular grass like everybody else. It's good enough for the cows. I'm going to leave that there for now. I don't want it crowding up my inventory. Wow. Okay, seagrass. This is not a real grassy area, is it? We got plenty of kelp out there, but not a bunch of seagrass. And we got seagrass in the little bay over here. Yeah, there's plenty of seagrass over here. Is my inventory full? Yes, it is. Okay. There we go. Let's go feed the turtles. Let's go see if we can't make a little cute baby turtle. Now watch this guy. He's like, oh, you got seagrass. Yummy seagrass. Hey, wait up there, mister. You're going too fast. Let's bring this guy over. It's the meeting of the sloths. Come on, hurry up. This guy's getting uninterested. Come on, over here. The both of you. Both of you come here. Don't make me walk the whole way over there. There we go. And now it's time for turtle love. Tonight is a night for love. There we go. Now we're not going to be able to see a baby turtle just yet. Because first the mommy has to go off and lay her eggs. And she makes a big ruckus. Hey, which one of you guys is the mom? We'll know the mom because the mom will start digging. He's going to be scooching out over there. And this guy just, he's leaving the scene of the crime. So I'm guessing this is the dad over here. This over here looks much more purposeful. It's going to be laying her eggs. It's nature. It's all part of the nature of Minecraft. Oh man. Well, I'm just going to have to jettison that. I'm going to go take care of my inventory. Oh wow, look, what have we here? Somebody's digging up a storm. Very interesting. And she sure makes a mess, doesn't she? Okay, lay the eggs already. I do have a Silk Touch shovel inside that I found at a ruined portal. So I can collect those eggs if I want to. Let me go take care of my inventory. I'll come right back. Maybe by then she'll be finished. But yeah, I'm going to make this bridge out of probably stone and wood. But right now I just have the dirt. The dirt. I always come in and replace the dirt blocks with whatever I'm going to be making the bridge out of. I just wanted to have basic contour. Sometimes you just got to work out a basic contour and a basic floor plan. And look at all this sugar cane I've got stored up in here. It's ridiculous. Now, where's that Silk Touch shovel? Here it is. Yes, I picked up that Silk Touch shovel at a ruined portal near here. When I was out wandering around gathering I had to go back to close to spawn to that jungle to get watermelon, you know? So I did a little exploring, a little wandering around. You see my inventory? I do have the lodestone compass trained on this place. So I can go out and do some exploring. Oh, what have we got here? It looks like some turtle eggs. Very nice. Don't you love that sound they make? There we go. Sorry guys, looks like I'm gonna have your eggs. Suckers. Reproducing around me. Those eggs are mine. Speaking of eggs, let's go check on our chicken farm. Ooh, it's panning out. I think I'll go up there and make some more chickens. Doop-de-doo, doing the chores. Just doing the chores. See, here's my little skylight. Hey guys. Let's see if we can make some brothers and sisters for you. Wow. These guys they got some dud eggs. Wow, one chicken. Out of 32 eggs, I got one chicken. Oh well. I wish some pillagers would come along. Give me a chance to use my pillager killing tower. Yesterday evening, I was just sitting up here waiting. I wasn't doing anything because I'm waiting for my melons or my crops to grow up so I can harvest them. And I gotta stay in the area. And sometimes I just like to just hang out. I'll just sit here, listen to a podcast, and wait for a pillager raiding party. But strangely enough, ever since I got a bow and arrow, they don't show up anymore. I think they have spies in the village. Yeah, that guy out here? Yeah, he just got armed. You don't want to go mess with this guy now. Because I think it's a very fun part of the game, you know? Sitting in your tower, picking off pillagers, pissing them off. And now we come to the sad part of the day. This pen is getting crowded and we need leather. Here's a little pro tip. Try not to look at their eyes when you come down and hit them, because they try to give you a look. A look like, please don't slay me next. Okay, guys. They're all pushing away from me. Isn't it sad? I think the sun's setting. Sometimes you just gotta do the hard stuff. And this is my least favorite part. My least favorite part of the game. But it's something that has to be done, don't you know? But I guess this is educational for the kids. You gotta know where your hamburger comes from. That's right, when you go to McDonald's, the freckle-faced lady behind the counter, she doesn't make the hamburgers. It's the man who goes out with the axe and crits them. Really, more than the meat right now? I think I'll leave 4. More than the meat it is, I just need the leather. I gotta be making books pretty soon, you know? I think that's the last harvesting of cows I'll do. At least for now, hopefully. Got quite a bit of meat just sitting up there. And we'll put these decorative turtle eggs away. And yeah, we should have plenty of leather for books and bookcases. So, put this away. This and this. I guess I'll take this, but we can leave this. But yeah, stuff like gathering a bunch of sand and smelting glass. This is all stuff that I decided I'm just going to go ahead and do it off camera. Save you guys the boredom. Makes for a little bit funner episodes if I'm not just doing some repetitive, mundane task for the whole episode. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.